Hey Jarvis, play the intro. Hello everyone, welcome back to Story Studios, and I'm doing my review on the Iron Man Hall of Armor and the Iron Man Armory set. If you can't tell, I love Iron Man, and I do, yes, these are the Mark L glasses. I absolutely love these. I got these when I was a senior in college, and it's unfortunate because I actually need glasses, so I can't really see well out of these, but they look cool. So I got an occasion to wear them. I got my Tony Stark outfit on. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing this review. I'm very pumped to get into both of these sets, combine them, show you what they look like together. Just got this set, just built in on last Friday. This set I've had for a while. I've pretty much had this ever since it came out. So let's get into the minifigures. Alright, first off, we're going to start off with the figures from set number 76125, the Iron Man Hall of Armor. And first off, we have Dummy, who has his little fire extinguisher and his little party cap. I really like this little mini build they did of Dummy. I think it's very simple, and he has like two little flame pieces over there to blow out the fire. Pretty iconic from the movies. Next up is that we have two Outriders, and these look super cool. And the fact that they have multiple arms, I like what Lego did with these designs and made sort of like that back with the four black droid arms. And then they have the cool gold printing on the back. And then also all that intricate detailing on the front. Very cool, you get two of them. Next up, we have the infamous Mark 1. This looks absolutely amazing in Lego form. The printing, Lego went all out with this figure. It just looks so excellent. This is the very first Iron Man suit, hence Mark 1, that we ever get to see in the movie Iron Man. Really cool back gears and all that jazz. There only comes with one Tony Stark head, so all of these suits with nothing, they just have the translucent clear head pieces to hold the helmets in place. But yeah, very cool minifigure. Next is the Mark 5 with the silver chrome printing on the pretty much on everywhere. Very nice figure. I believe this is the first set we get the Mark 5 in. Very intricate detailing on the back. All of these Iron Man suits really have immense details, and I love the amount of care that Lego brought into making these figures look good. And of course, here we have the Mark 41, gold and black. I also believe this is the first time we get this figure as well. I just love this particular figure. It looks so sleek. The back, not so much. Still really good detailing on the back, but compared to the front, man, like that's hard to beat. All the very intricate, like the rib lines and the hinges and everything, just very well done, Lego. And of course, we have the Mark 50, a very cool design. We have gotten the suit before. However, I don't know, the highlights of the torso just look immaculate. It just looks amazing. So well detailed on the front and also in the back. You have the depth, that's the word I'm looking for. It like really shows the depth of the suit, and it makes it more three-dimensional than two-dimensional. I love the shadowing and everything that they've done. You can do this with every single Iron Man in this set, except for the Mark 1, but you can actually take off the front of the helmets of each of those others, the Mark 5 and the Mark 41. So you can see Tony's face, sort of just like in the movie. And of course, as all usual Iron Man figures, he has a double-sided face with the Jarvis screen on his face, which is, I mean, you can't really see it if the helmet's on, but it's a nice touch that's there. Also, this set comes with Tony Stark hair in case you do not want the helmet on him and you want him to just have, you know, hair and stuff. So this is the hair look that he's got, very Tony Stark-like. And of course, the final figure of this set, Igor, aka the Mark 38. This is a pretty cool, this was just really cool to get. It's a very nice brick-built suit. There's like hinges everywhere, so the posability is amazing. You have hinges down here for the toes, which is posable, the knees right here, at the waist, one here at the shoulder, at the elbow. Every single finger is posable to grab onto stuff. And the cool thing about this particular Mark 38 is that you can actually put Tony Stark inside of it. So if you open up here, down and out, you can take an Iron Man figure, put him inside. And I guess this would probably be a case where you'd want to have like the Jarvis blue side of his face is if he's in here. He typically is in it with his mask on, but we're just gonna leave him like that. But it still looks cool. These kind of go in to encase him. This comes up, and then this headpiece comes down, and booyah, just like that. He is fully encased in his Mark 38 and ready to fight. You can see him obviously through the gap, so it's not perfect. I wish Lego, I don't know, like maybe put some pieces here to truly encase him in, but you can see him inside nonetheless. And let me just show you as posability, like these, like the pretty much every joint moves. This can practically hold on to something if you wanted. It just is a really nice build for this, and I just love the fact that you can actually fit him inside of it, which is a great playability feature for this particular part of the set. Moving on to set number 76167, aka the Iron Man Armory, we get two AIM or AIM agents with these cool little yellow studs on the back of these like grappling hook guns. Pretty well detailed suits in the front, yellow arms, and then some good detailing on the back. This helmet is not connected to this gas mask sort of thing. It's the helmet, and then you have the mask, and then you have that this gas mask thing as a separate entity that goes underneath the head. Next we have regular Tony Stark with much more combed hair than we got in the Iron Man Hall of Armor. Way more frizzy, way more crazy hair, but this is more combed, more gelled. He has his classic gray shirt on, his work shirt, blue pants, the nice small little details right there. Pretty sure he wears this outfit a lot in like Iron Man 2. So he has that. Also, this Tony Stark also has the same double-sided face with the Jarvis blue lighting and everything that he sees inside of his helmet. Next, we have the Iron Man prototype, which I do believe this is the Mark II technically, which looks very nice, and it's all chrome and gray and silver printing. Once again, excellent detailing here. Very pleased about this figure, especially on the back as well, and those hinges on the front. Unfortunately, this helmet is like the Mark I in the other set. It does not come apart at the hinges at the top. For our final minifigure, we have the Mark 85, which I figured. This is the same Iron Man, the most recent Iron Man, and unfortunately the last one of Endgame. He's supposed to have gold printing on his arms, but I mean, you know, Lego obviously didn't do arm printing, so people are like, no, this can't be the Mark 85. I think it is. It's just Lego didn't do arm printing. He does have some sticker decals, which look really excellent on either sides right there. I love these pieces. This is the same water piece used in the Ninjago City Garden set, fun fact. This helmet also does not come off in a hinge, which I'm a little upset because I really like the fact that these helmets just, you know, you could see the face, you could print it off, it was more accurate, but this is just a straight-on printed helmet. Once again, immense detail in every single Iron Man so far, has had enormous amounts of detail in. And then this is what we get on the back, where like Thor shoots the lightning into here, and then Iron Man like propels it out from his, I think it's chest and hands as well, just a power up. And then he also comes with these, two like to show like the light boosts coming from his feet, and sort of like it spreading out across the floor with this blue translucent piece right there. All right, let's take a look at the car that we've got right here. It's a very simplistic car. The doors don't even open. You have a single red seat in there with a windshield. You have license plate on the back. And you have sort of like the open engines and right there, and 2 lights on the front. You have stud shooters here to represent the the exhaust pipes, and you can actually shoot out these orange studs backwards. Not quite sure why that feature was added in, but it was. All in all, yeah, that's the car. Not really much to it. Some sticker decals on the side. Sort of like, it feels like an afterthought more so. So that will go on the side. Along with this set, you have the Tony Stark's little sandwich right here, cup of coffee, whatnot. Tony's toys. There's nothing inside the crate, but you can certainly put stuff inside. The top comes off of the crate. It's a regular Lego crate. Over here, you have like a little scanner thing for a mini Iron Man. You got like a cell phone sitting there, a little table, pretty cool. Over here, you got a fire extinguisher and a wrench. And then up here, you have like showing that, his sandwich has been delivered on the screen. You got some other details right there. And this is where you would put like the Mark II, aka the Iron Man prototype, right here. And on the back of these translucent blue pieces, there are in fact stickers on every one, which shows really good designs. The fire armor and the war machine right there. And you got the prototype armor. And you got Prime 20 armor. I just read all that backwards. It's faced front, as you can see through there. This has some posability, just like the Iron Man Hall of armor over there. Obviously not as much because there's not many, but I will connect the two and show you how much more posable it can be. But it can bend at like every single hinge pretty much, as you can see. So it can bend in this way, you can put in a straight line. It's up to you. And you can also connect these two there. Moving on over to the Iron Man Hall of Armor, you can see you have Dummy, and he has 2 little flames that you can make him try to put out with the fire extinguisher. You have a really cool work desk right here for Tony with a swivel chair, and he has a cup of coffee or whatever you want to put in it. It's just a regular swivel chair. However, it cannot turn 360 degrees because it gets caught on the table, so it can only turn like 180 degrees and it stops there. As you can see on these screens, there are some stickers that you put on, some prints, so it looks like computer screens, which I really like. I think that's super cool. Continuing up, there's so many different combinations you can do with this set because this section comes apart and you can detach, you can put it over here. This section also comes apart. So as you can see, this little sort of like, I guess, analysis stand can be pulled apart from there and moved elsewhere. Pretty much this is where Tony Stark was like getting dressed and had his machine take off his armor for him. So like you can have these little posable arms like posed in a way that it's trying to take off his suit and stuff. This is on a ball hinge, so very cool angles that you could potentially put this in and everything. And of course he turns 360 degrees, so that is also really cool mini stand for this build. Moving on to this area, let me show you all the features before I show you the different types of posables that you can move with this particular set. You do have a blender with some studs in there next to a cup. You have a ladder leading up to the 2nd floor with this satellite dish, which is a pretty cool satellite dish. It's on a 2x2 gray brick, so you can move it like backwards facing that way. You can move it to any spot on there, and if you do have the Iron Man Armory, you can move it to any spot on top of here if you wish as well. Same with all of these little stands. You have this one that has, I don't know, just like an energy cell or something in the back with a red stud shooter, and this, which is obviously something that an Iron Man holds as a weapon, but I'm not quite sure what that reference is. I'm not a huge Marvel fan, not that much to know what that is. You also have this. You do have a jetpack that you can put onto an Iron Man. Preferably, I believe it's the Mark 1 that you're going to want to put on using this jetpack, so that's an option. And then over here, this is where you store Tony's hair on this like old style foot-fire missile with a blue cylindrical clear piece. And you also have a wrench here with a spot to put something else on it as well, and a little table space right behind it. All right, now let me show you all the different cool posable things you can do combining both of the sets and the sets apart. First of all, combining both of the sets, you're going to want to take the Tony Stark from this set, put him in the chair right here at his work desk, because that's the obvious spot that you're going to want to put him. So for this set by itself, you can obviously curve it around this way, which looks pretty cool. You can keep it out straight, like such. Obviously this isn't perfectly straight. I'm gonna take the satellite dish off for a second. But there's screens all back here with printing on the majority of them. So if we turn them around, they're pretty much the same screens as the ones you saw on the backs of here, just the different types of marks and stuff that are referenced with the suits. So that's cool. You can pretty much make a full-on circle by doing it like this. This is also a really cool way to show the set. Another thing that you can do is that if you like looking at it from the back more, because you can turn around in the back and then you can move these figures facing this way so you can see them looking through the screen. So that, yeah, you can see the screen of the actual suit and then see the suit behind it. That's another option. And there is a place back here to plug this in so that you can I don't know, do something like this. Have maybe even a tighter angle. Something cool. So if we were to, in fact, combine this, and we're probably going to want to, just for the way this works, move this background to the front so that there's more space. We have this set. You can take these and you can place them on top of here, like so. So this is if you wanted to make a second floor. So there's one or two ways that I've seen people do this. You can leave the handlebars on and place it on like this. And you're gonna have to place, it's easier to place it on when both of them are straight. There we are. So now you have sort of like a second floor with handrails. Not gonna really be able to bend easily, but yeah, it has some amounts of flexibility. So you can do that. Or what I've seen some people do is that they've taken off like these handlebars, replaced it with like 1x2 pieces, or have not replaced it with 1x2 pieces, because you technically don't need to. And then you place these on fully square, so that they're fully connected. And then there you go. You've got those pieces, and this fell off. It's okay. You got those pieces on, and it can bend more freely now because the hinges are perfectly lined up without these gates. So you can actually fold it inward like such. You do have the ladder right here, so Tony Stark can come up and walk over here. You can then take the satellite from this set, put it on top of there, and so forth. So yeah, it now just has a more full look, and I really like what Lego has done with this. It's definitely encouraged, I know, a lot of people to go out and buy like buy multiple of these sets and just display not just Iron Mans but like clone troopers or whatever. I know my friends bought a bunch of these sets to display their stormtrooper collection. And then that's what it looks like on the back. So yeah, a pretty solid area for Iron Man to work. This is such a great display set with the two of them combined. If you have one of them, I highly suggest getting the other one. Both of them you can still get. They haven't retired yet. So just all of these together look really, really good. And I'm not quite sure about this, but there was a poly bag that was out when Endgame was around. I'm not quite sure if the poly bag is still around, but it came with dummy, and it also came with the Endgame version of Iron Man, which is just another Iron Man suit to add to this. And the poly bag was standard $5. You do have these railings that you don't really know what to do with. I like to put them here, so you can see, like, you have the ladder leading up to the second floor, and now you have like an actual like railing walkway to get to these on the top floor. And then you have this extra railing, probably just put it up here or something. It doesn't matter. You can also connect this to the end here, or the end over here, to make like just a really big circle. Let me quickly just show you that. So let's just take this off, and you do have this dumb little rod right here that's going to prohibit you. But if you connect it at the bottom like such, here we are. We got a really long Hall of Armor scene going for you right here. You can obviously mix and match these. You can take a couple off and over here if you want it to be perfectly symmetrical. But yeah, that's what it looks like fully connected on the first floor. I personally really like it on the second floor. I think it gives it some height. This looks bigger, but I think the second floor version looks better. So yeah, that's really that's another way to do it. As I just said, rather just have it all be on the second floor, because I think that looks cool. So yeah, that is the ways that you can mix and match these two sets together. You have like all the blue screens everywhere, and the suits all lined up at the top and everything. So yeah, those are that's the Iron Man Hall of Armor and the Iron Man Armory. So thank you for watching. This is Story Studios. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Click that bell icon if the bell icon's not on, so you don't miss out when I'm posting new content. Join the Discord server so you don't miss out on future live stream info and uploads, so you can get connected into the Story Studios community. The link is in the description below. Hey Jarvis, did we forget anything in the set? Right. Story Studios Lego tier system. I rank both of these sets combined. I think I rank this what's the arm printing, just because the intricate detailing of each minifigure. Sure, like they don't have arm printing, but like, I don't know, I just love Iron Man, and they did the Iron Man minifigs so good, each and every single one of them. And when you combine the two sets together, it just looks really cool. It just looks like a really cool little Tony's garage with a bunch of like tools and whatever. It just is absolutely great, and I love it. If I had to rate them separately, probably separately, I'd give them like, because they're so pricey, they are a little, these sets are kind of overpriced ever so slightly. I'd probably separately give them printed pieces, but together they make arm printing. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching this video. This is Story Studios, and Jarvis, why don't you show our guests out?